Meet Jack, the adventurous YouTuber. Jack was known for his adventurous spirit. His YouTube channel was a testament to that. He explored forgotten corners of history, bringing the past to life for his viewers. Jack had a knack for finding adventure in the most unexpected places. As Jack delved deeper into the map's mysteries, he uncovered tantalizing clues about its origins. The map, he discovered, was rumoured to be connected to some of the most significant events in British history. Whispers of hidden treasures, stashed away during times of turmoil and war, swirled around the map's legacy. Jack, ever the meticulous researcher, knew that to unravel the truth behind the map, he needed to delve into the annals of history. He spent countless hours poring over dusty archives, his fingers tracing the faded ink of ancient documents. He sought out crumbling manuscripts and forgotten journals, hoping to find any mention of hidden treasures or cryptic clues that aligned with the map's markings. Jack, ever the engaging storyteller, knew that the map's allure extended beyond the confines of historical records. He sought out the whispers of local lore, the tales passed down through generations that added a layer of mystique and intrigue to his quest. He travelled to quaint villages and bustling towns, his camera capturing the essence of these places steeped in history. He sat down with wizened locals in cosy pubs, their faces etched with the passage of time, and listened intently as they shared stories whispered around fireplaces for centuries. He heard tales of phantom smugglers, their ghostly ships laden with contraband, said to haunt the craggy coastlines. Section 3. The Weight of History, a Tapestry of Intrigue and Uncertainty. As Jack pieced together the fragments of history and folklore, he felt the weight of the past pressing down on him. The map, once a mere curiosity, had transformed into a tangible link to countless lives lived, stories told, and secrets kept. He realized that his quest was not merely about uncovering hidden treasures, but about honoring the legacy of those who had come before him. He felt a profound sense of responsibility to approach his search with sensitivity and respect, mindful of the historical and cultural significance of the places he visited and the stories he sought to uncover. Section 1. Destination: Shadows of a Storied Castle. Driven by the tantalizing clues hidden within the map's faded lines, Jack set his sights on his first destination, a majestic, albeit crumbling castle, nestled deep in the heart of the English countryside. The castle, he had learned from his research, had played a pivotal role during the tumultuous years of the English Civil War. It had been a stronghold for the royalist forces, a place of both refuge and resistance against the advancing parliamentarian army. Legends spoke of secret passages, hidden chambers, and a vast fortune in gold and jewels, spirited away as Cromwell's forces closed in, never to be seen again. Section 2. Within Ancient Walls, the Diary of a Cavalier. The castle's interior was a labyrinth of dimly lit corridors, winding staircases, and cavernous chambers, their grandeur faded but not forgotten. Dust motes danced in the slivers of sunlight that pierced through the arrow-slit windows, casting long, eerie shadows that seemed to shift and whisper with every gust of wind that whistled through the crumbling stonework. Jack, ever the meticulous explorer, documented his every step, his camera capturing the play of light and shadow, the texture of time-worn stone, and the palpable sense of history that permeated every corner of the ancient fortress. He moved with a sense of reverence, acutely aware that he was walking in the footsteps of those who had lived, fought, and perhaps even perished within these very walls. As he ventured deeper into the castle's heart, guided by the map's cryptic clues and his own intuition, Jack stumbled upon a hidden alcove concealed behind a tapestry so faded its once vibrant colours had surrendered to the passage of time. His pulse quickened as he noticed a small wooden chest tucked into the recess, its iron hinges rusted with age. With bated breath, he carefully lifted the lid, praying that it hadn't seized completely. To his astonishment, instead of glittering jewels or stacks of gold coins, The chest contained a collection of brittle parchments, their ink faded but still legible. Section 3. Cryptic Clues and Faded Ink, a puzzle wrapped in time. The diary, penned in a hand that spoke of both elegance and urgency, chronicled the soldiers' experiences during the English Civil War. Jack found himself transported back in time, immersed in the soldiers' world of clashing ideologies, unwavering loyalty, and the ever-present threat of danger. The soldier wrote with a mixture of bravado and introspection, his words revealing the toll that war exacted not only on the battlefield, but also on the hearts and minds of those caught in its grip. He described the camaraderie forged in the face of adversity, the fear that gnawed at their resolve, and the unwavering belief in the righteousness of their cause. He spoke of a hidden cache, a king's ransom intended to finance the royalist cause, secreted away within the castle walls as Cromwell's forces advanced, its location entrusted only to a select few. Section 1. The Cornish Coast, Whispers of Pirate Gold. Jack's journey continued southward, his trusty map guiding him towards the rugged and breathtaking coastline of Cornwall. This land of myths and legends, where the crashing waves of the Atlantic met the ancient cliffs, held a particular allure for a treasure hunter. For centuries, Cornwall had been a haven for smugglers and pirates, their exploits etched into the fabric of local folklore. Stories abounded of hidden coves where illicit goods were brought ashore under the cover of darkness, and whispers of buried treasure, plundered from unsuspecting merchant ships, fueled the imaginations of locals and adventurers alike. Jack, his senses invigorated by the salty air and the tang of adventure, couldn't help but feel a surge of excitement as he ventured into this new chapter of his quest. Section 2. Legends of the Hidden Cove, a Smuggler's Paradise. Jack, ever the engaging storyteller, sought out the local fishermen and seasoned sailors who knew the treacherous Cornish coast like the back of their hands. He spent hours in their company, listening intently as they shared tales passed down through generations, stories of daring raids, narrow escapes, and the elusive treasures that had lured countless adventurers to these shores. He heard whispers of a secret society of smugglers who used a network of hidden tunnels and secret coves to move their illicit cargo under the noses of the authorities. They spoke of coded messages concealed within seemingly innocuous objects and secret meeting places disguised amidst the rugged landscape. Section 3. Within the belly of the earth, a glimmer in the darkness. Guided by a combination of local knowledge, careful interpretation of the maps, cryptic clues, and a healthy dose of intuition, Jack found himself standing at the mouth of a narrow, winding path that snaked its way down the face of a sheer cliff. The air was thick with the smell of salt spray and the cries of gulls wheeling overhead, their shadows dancing across the rocks. The path, treacherous and uneven, clung precariously to the cliff face, testing Jack's resolve with every step. But he pressed on, his excitement mounting with each bend in the trail, each glimpse of the churning sea below. He knew that, if the legends were true, this path would lead him to the Serpent's Maw, the hidden cove where Captain Blackheart's treasure was said to lie hidden. Section 1. Unearthing History, the Treasure Chest Revealed. As Jack ventured deeper into the cavern, his flashlight beam danced across the damp walls, revealing tantalizing glimpses of geological formations sculpted over millennia. The air hung heavy with the scent of salt and seaweed, a constant reminder of the sea's relentless power just beyond the cave's entrance. He moved carefully, his boots crunching on the uneven floor, his senses heightened by a mixture of anticipation and apprehension. The metal detector, held firmly in his grip, emitted a series of beeps and clicks, its signals bouncing off the mineral-rich walls, creating a symphony of electronic noise that played on his nerves. Was it a false signal, a cruel trick of the ancient cave, or was he on the cusp of uncovering something truly remarkable? Section 2. A Pirate's Bounty, Unraveling the Artifacts of a Bygone Era. With bated breath, Jack carefully pried open the chest, its hinges groaning in protest after centuries of silence. The musty smell of aged wood and the tang of something metallic wafted up from its depths, sending a shiver down his spine. As he lifted the heavy lid, his flashlight beam fell upon a dazzling sight. A pirate's bounty, frozen in time. Gleaming gold coins, their surfaces worn smooth by the passage of centuries, lay nestled amongst a jumble of silver bars, their markings barely visible beneath a patina of tarnish. The chest also held a treasure trove of other artifacts. A jeweled cutlass, its blade dulled with age, but its hilt still sparkling with an array of precious stones. A tarnished silver goblet, engraved with what appeared to be the Blackheart family crest. A collection of ancient navigational instruments, their intricate markings a testament to a bygone era of seafaring. Section 3. More than just treasure. Connecting to the stories behind the find. As Jack carefully documented his findings, his camera capturing every detail of the treasure and the cave that had concealed it for centuries, he couldn't shake the feeling that this was more than just a lucky find. It was as if the treasure itself had chosen him, had waited patiently for someone with the passion, the respect and the platform to share its story with the world. He knew that he couldn't simply melt down the gold or sell the artifacts to the highest bidder. These relics deserved a better fate, a chance to educate, to inspire and to remind people of the rich tapestry of history that lay hidden beneath their feet. He envisioned a museum exhibit, a place where the treasure could be displayed alongside the stories of the people who had created it, used it, and ultimately lost it to the depths of time. Section 1. Bridging the Centuries, the Voice of History Speaks. Jack, ever the meticulous researcher, knew that the artifacts he'd unearthed were more than just objects. They were tangible links to the past, each whispering a story waiting to be heard. Determined to give these relics a voice, he reached out to historians and experts specializing in British maritime history. He sought out academics who could decipher the nautical charts, the faded logbooks, and the cryptic symbols etched into the pirate's cutlass. He arranged interviews with museum curators, their eyes twinkling with excitement as they examined the craftsmanship of the silver goblet and the intricate details of the navigational instruments. Each expert, a custodian of knowledge, brought their unique perspective, shedding light on the treasure's historical context and its significance within the broader narrative of British history. Section 2. A Nation's Story, One Artifact at a Time, Unveiling the Tapestry of Time. As Jack delved deeper into his conversations with the experts, he realized that the treasure he had unearthed was not merely a collection of pirate booty, it was a microcosm of British history itself. The gold coins, originating from Spain, Portugal, and even the New World, spoke of Britain's expanding empire, its reach extending across the globe. The navigational instruments, crafted using techniques passed down through generations, hinted at the nation's proud seafaring tradition, its destiny intertwined with the ebb and flow of the tides. Even the pirate's cutlass, a symbol of lawlessness and rebellion, reflected the complex social and economic forces at play in a nation grappling with its identity on the world stage. Section 1. A Journey's End, A Legacy Begins, the Transformative Power of Discovery. As Jack stood on the stage, the warm glow of the spotlight illuminating his face, he couldn't help but reflect on the incredible journey that had led him to this moment. It felt like a lifetime ago that he'd stumbled upon that dusty old map in a forgotten corner of an antique shop. Back then, it had been nothing more than a curiosity, a potential lead for his next YouTube adventure. But it had quickly become something far more profound, a catalyst for personal growth, a journey of self-discovery that had challenged his perceptions, deepened his understanding of the world, and connected him to the past in ways he could never have imagined. He'd started out searching for hidden treasures, for tangible links to bygone eras, but he'd discovered something far more valuable along the way: the power of storytelling, the importance of preserving history, and the profound impact that connecting with the past can have on the present. Section 2. Inspiring a nation awakening the echoes of history in everyday lives. The success of Jack's YouTube series, Buried History Unearthing Britain's Past, had exceeded his wildest expectations. Millions of viewers around the world had tuned in each week, eager to follow his adventures, to unravel the mysteries alongside him, and to share in the thrill of discovery. But the impact of the series extended far beyond the digital realm. Jack's infectious enthusiasm, his genuine passion for history, and his ability to make the past feel relevant and relatable had sparked a national conversation about heritage, identity, and the importance of preserving the stories that shaped who we are. Section 3. The Unending Quest, a Call to Adventure, a Celebration of Heritage. As Jack gazed out at the sea of faces gathered for the grand opening of the Buried History exhibit, he was overcome with a sense of gratitude and humility. The exhibit, a culmination of months of meticulous planning and collaboration with museums and historical societies across the country, showcased the treasures he discovered alongside the stories they represented. But more than just a display of artifacts, the exhibit was a celebration of history itself, a testament to the power of curiosity and a call to action for others to embark on their own journeys of discovery. In his closing remarks, Jack reminded the audience that history wasn't confined to museums and textbooks. It was all around us, woven into the fabric of our lives, waiting to be discovered. Every town, every village, every street corner has a story to tell, he proclaimed, his voice filled with passion. All we have to do is open our eyes, ask the right questions, and be willing to listen to the whispers of the past. He challenged everyone present to become custodians of their own heritage, to seek out the hidden histories in their own backyards, and to share the stories they uncovered with future generations. The past is never truly gone, he concluded, his voice echoing through the hushed hall. It lives on, in the stories we tell, the memories we cherish, and the lessons we carry with us. If you enjoyed this journey through Britain's lost treasures,